Hiya! This is a video tutorial to help you get started with the piece Hedwig's theme from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. The book that I'm using is this book. It's called the Just for Kids, the Magic Piano Book, pre-grade 1, and it's written and arranged by Sarah Walker. The page that I'm on is page 23. Okay, so what I'll do is I will play the piece as it should be played, hands together, with dynamics and articulation, and then I'll break it down for you hands separately and into small sections. So whilst you're listening, if you can try following the music along as best you can, enjoy. Here we go. This is what it sounds like. Okay, what did you think? Did you enjoy that? Right then, let's start breaking this down then. So I'll do the right hand all the way through first. So what you're going to do is start with your right thumb on the E above middle C. For the purposes of this video, this is my middle C here, and so our first note is 2 notes away on the E. So just bear in mind there are quite a few position changes in this piece, so all the more reason to break it down and take it at your speed, make it manageable for you. So if you need to pause the video at any time or rewind, fast forward, slow down the playback speed, absolutely fine. You do whatever's right for you. Okay, so here we go. What I'm going to do is the first phrase. So when I talk about phrases, just in case you're not sure, see these sort of curved lines? That's a phrase. That's the second phrase. Okay, so phrases are often to do with, I guess, the melodic line, the lyricism, the lyric, the smoothness, that's a better word, of the music. If, for example, you were singing this, or if you were a wind or brass player, you would take a breath in between the phrases. Okay, so this is the first phrase, and that's what I'll be focusing on first. So, as I said, your first note's an E. Then your index finger's going to sort of reach up slightly to the A. Then you're going to have a C, then a B. So I'll just do that little bit first. Next little bit, the thumb is going to move to the A, right next door to that B. Then your fifth finger's going to play the E. Then you've got a D and a B. Okay, so I'll just do that phrase again. Okay, the next little bit, I'll just do 3 notes first. So we've got A, C, B. Now you're going to need to put your fourth finger on this C here. Starting with the A though, then that C with the fourth finger, then a B, now a G with your thumb, fourth finger to the B flat, then an E. Okay, there we are. So I'll just play that phrase. So by doing all these little hand position changes, it just helps you reach the notes. That's all it is. Okay, the next phrase starts with the E. This is the final note of line 1. And then you go up to that A again in bar 5, first bar of line 2. So you've got A, C, B, A, and that A is going to be with the thumb again, just like it was in bar 1. So this is end of bar 4, going into bar 5. Then you're going to reach up to the E with the third finger. Then you've got a G with your little finger, G flat, aka F sharp, F natural, D flat, probably best, well, you decide what's comfortable for you. D flat needs to be here, so it's either with your index finger or your thumb. But either way, your little finger then has to go onto the F. This is one of the tricky bits, I would say, of this piece. Then you've got E, D sharp. Then your thumb's going to reach down to the D sharp below, C then with your little finger, and then the A with the third finger. So that bit is quite tricky, so do take your time with that, have some patience, break it down. It's absolutely fine to go as super slow as you like. So I'll just play that phrase for you. Okay, going on then, you go back to a C with your index finger. And then you've got E, C, E, C for bar 9. This is the last bar of line 2. Keep your hand here for the moment. Bar 10 goes F, E, D sharp, then B, C. Next position change. Little finger goes to the E, then a D sharp. Jump down to the thumb with the D sharp, or rather jump down to the D sharp with your thumb, sorry. And then F with your index finger. Now it's quite a stretch here to get to the E. See what you can manage. Little finger there. I'll be showing you some tips in a moment to help with those stretches. Then carrying on, we've got C with the index finger, then E, C, E, C. Bar 14, this is the first bar of the last line. G, G flat, F natural, D flat, index finger, F with your little finger, E, D sharp low down with your thumb, C, A. So the C is going to be with your fifth finger, and then A with your third. Okay, the last little bit, it looks complicated, it's really not, as long as you get your D with your thumb, and the notes there are all in a little row, just making sure you remember to play that G sharp, not G natural. So the notes are D, E, F, G sharp, A. And it's quite quick there, so build it up, try it slowly first, and then just try, just practice going as fast as you can. But it's light as well, so don't feel you have to press too hard or play loudly. So that's the right hand. Let's do the left hand. Left hand's a lot easier. Here we go. So you're going to be starting on this A here. This is the A below middle C. There's my middle C again. There's the A. So little finger on that A. 3 beats, and we're going to actually be playing this A. Hang on, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Basically 3 beats on each one, except for in bar 4 where we've got 2.5 beats. So like this. So just practice playing that with your little finger. Okay. Then what we have is a couple of chords. So the first one is, we're now in bar 6 by the way, line 2, bar 6. C and E flat. So I'm using my index finger and my thumb. Then the next chord, just shift everything down slightly to the left. We've got B flat with your third and a D flat with your thumb. Little finger then goes to the F in bar 7, then the F sharp with your fourth, and then up to you here whether you use your third finger on the A in bar 8 or your index finger, whatever's comfortable. But either way, it will probably help to put your little finger on the next A in bar 9. So you've got A, then C, E, C, and then that pattern repeats in bar 10. Probably best to put your index finger, and I'm just going to write this in actually, index finger onto the C, the last note in bar 10, so that you can then put your third finger on the A in bar 11, and then your little finger on the F. Okay, next bar, this is bar 12, A, C, E. Okay, then what I want you to do is put your fifth finger back on the A in bar 13, and then you've got C, E again. Okay, those same 2 chords coming up now, so we've got C and E flat. Use the same fingers that you used last time. I'm just writing the finger numbers in myself. So 1 and 2 on those 2 notes, C and E flat, and then B flat and D flat. Now the finger numbers are going to be 1 and 3, so again I'm just writing these in. Always good to write these in, and try and use a sharp pencil if you're writing them in. Okay, moving on, bar 15, little finger to the E, then we've got an F sharp with the fourth finger, we're almost there, and then the last 5 notes are A, C, E, C, A. Okay, so there we go, that's the piece. Really do take your time with this because it's quite tricky because of the finger position changes, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, one thing that you can do if you find those hand position changes a little bit, as in those stretches, sorry, a bit tricky, is you can do some sort of warm-up exercises. You can shake your hands out like this. I find that kind of helps. If you're one of my students, you'll probably know the shaky hand thing, so have a go at that. Also, you could have a go if you feel comfortable. If you have a pedal, you could try some pedaling. So I would only do this once you've got it hands together, but when you press the right hand pedal, it makes it sound sustained or echoey, if you like. And so that helps to bridge the gap between any detached notes that come about from an overstretch, if you like. Okay, so have a go at pedaling. Press the pedal once, like down once per bar to start with, and then release it at the end of each bar, and then press it down again at the start of each bar. Once you feel comfortable with that, then probably what's going to be best for this piece is to press it down and release it twice per bar. Okay, but again, if you're one of my students, then we can absolutely talk through that if you need some help with it. Okay, so that's it for today. Good luck. As always, you can fast forward, rewind, pause this video, and adjust the playback speed, of course, as well to suit you. Take care, have fun with it, let me know how you get on. All right, bye.